We always begin with gratitude. So first, I want to thank you for being here and for doing whatever it is you needed to do to show up here. I'm so honored to have your energy and your presence in this space, and I hope that you're allowing yourself the space to be however you are at this moment. I'm LA, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker, a holistic wellness therapreneur, and the creator of this channel, Reconnect with You. I want to extend a warm welcome and a hug to you if you are new here. If you are returning, welcome back. If my vibe and energy or any of the contents of this channel resonate with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting videos on the first and third Sunday of every month at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for #Solitude Sunday to send y'all some good vibes to start off the week. This channel has a primary focus on wellness and will include sound baths, affirmations, tips for different aspects of wellness, and short talks focused on you and your relationship with yourself, which is the foundation for all of your other relationships and aspects of your life. So, are you ready to reconnect with you? If so, come on in and get comfortable, whatever getting comfortable looks and feels like for you. A phrase that we throw around a lot, and one that you probably hear often, is holding space. In a lot of the work that I do, I hold space for others. When I am up on stage delivering a keynote speech, I am holding space. When I'm facilitating a sound bath or a sound therapy session, I am holding space. When I am sitting across from a client in an individual therapy session, I'm holding space. Holding space looks different in each of these instances. I want to share what needs to be true or present in terms of what's considered holding space, as well as 5 ways that you can hold space for others. First, I want to talk about 5 components of holding space. First and foremost, knowing how to hold space for yourself. So do you have self-care practices and rituals that support you in showing up as the most healthy version of yourself? The second component is having an awareness of what is needed in the moment. You are not in a position to hold space for someone else if you have no idea what they need or how they need for you to show up for them in that moment. You are liking the video so far and the contents are resonating with you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts below. The third component is having the bandwidth. Have you checked in with yourself in terms of the level of energy that you have and what you might have going on in your own life to see if you even have the capacity at that moment to hold space for another person? The fourth component is trust. There are 2 parts of this. The first part of it is, do you trust yourself to show up for that person in the ways that they might need for you to? And the second part of this is there trust established between you and this other person or within that relationship that would support you in holding space for them? The 5th component is non-judgment. Non-judgment meaning you don't have any expectations for this other person in terms of how they might show up. You also are not looking to fix anything or go into problem-solving mode in terms of whatever it is that this other person might be sharing with you. Next, I want to share with y'all 5 ideas or 5 ways that you can hold space for others. Number 1, just listen. This involves deep and active listening of whatever it is that this person is sharing with you. Number 2, ask. So ask questions for clarification. You might ask them, would you like for me to just listen to you, or are you looking for feedback from me? Another question you might ask is, how do you need for me to show up for you in this moment? Number 3, using silence. This entails just sitting in silence with someone. Simply being present with someone is considered holding space when the components that I mentioned earlier are present. Number 4, pausing or taking breaks. This means pausing and honoring what's been shared or said. Number 5 is setting the tone or shifting the energy of the space. I facilitated a sound therapy session, also called a sound bath, a couple of months ago. And this sound bath was in a classroom, which I was not used to facilitating in. It was an unfamiliar environment, but I wanted to make sure that the people that I was welcoming into the space, that they felt comfortable. I brought some things from home, kind of shift the energy of the space and also to make them feel as comfortable as I possibly could have given the space that we were in. If you're new here, I always end each and every video with a prompt for journaling or reflection. I like to do that just because I want my viewers to walk away with something to reflect on, something to think about, and also just a tool that they can use outside of this video. The prompt for journaling or reflection for today's video is, how can you be better at holding space for yourself or for others? I want to end this video by acknowledging that holding space for others can be nuanced. I am also aware that not everyone can hold space for others because some people may not know how to or even feel comfortable with the concept of doing so. I hope that at least some of what I shared was helpful for someone. Well, that's what I have for y'all for today. I look forward to connecting with y'all again soon, but in the meantime, reconnect with you. Namaste.